Survival of the fittest, that's the plan. You better recognize that I'm the man. I see you trying to mess up my plan. I see right through you, I'm just saying. I'm through with my thing, don't really care what you be saying. I'm through with my thing, don't really care what you doing. I'm just doing
Hey
me,
man,
I ain't
hey,
bad.
welcome,
Don't
welcome.
really
But I'm
care,
still
I'm just
cheering. I'm still
saying.
cheering. We're going to the finals, people. Can you believe it? I can't. I still can't believe it, man. I still can't believe it. So we're going to the finals. I'm talking about the Springboks. So this past weekend, I went. Um, it was me and my wife, Mao, Lerato. Okay, we didn't go together, but we bumped into each other there. Me and my wife went to watch the game. There's a big screen here at Nelson. When we were there, it looked like we were in a stadium, man. I should have I should have included a clip, but okay, whatever. Maybe on the next one. So we made it to the final. Can you believe that was a nail biting? That was a nail biting match. That was a when we won, I was like, nah, no, man, no ways, no ways. I literally, the first 10 minutes of the match on the first half, I don't want to lie, I literally threw in the towel. I was like, yeah, this is the end of the road for us because we're being penalized each and every time. We're losing the ball. It was just we're not making the great kicks. So this was throughout the whole match. Hey, and when on the second half, when I think no, it's not Curry. When that guy kicked the ball, bro. Um, he did a drop goal, and they were like sitting on 15, and we were like on 6. That's when I was like, nah, man. And their body language, when they were substituting players and the other players were sitting down and they would zoom into the coach suite, and the coaches were like, they were like chilling there as if like this is the 60th minute, right? They were just chilling there as if the match was over. They were like, yeah, what I mean. I was like telling my wife, like, this sounds like these niggas are just saying, yo, what are we gonna do to celebrate tonight? Look, let me call mom to warm up, whatever, warm up the meat, cook some stuff. I was like, geez, these guys are so cocky. And that body language, this is outside the match, right? The match is still going on, but I was like, these guys are already celebrating. And I was disheartened, but I was like, I think we should go home. And but we stayed. We stayed. Ma was like, nah, bro, the match is not over. Let's just watch up until the match ends. Oh my word. I think it was around the 70th minute. I think we were counting down like 15 minutes to go and whatnot. Miracles happen. Miracles happen. I think we had a we had a penalty. We took it. And then we had a try immediately after. Not immediately, but after that there was a try. And bro, we were home free after that. I could not believe it. Like 15-16. Gee was. I didn't watch the Ireland match, but it was like I think um 20, 27, 28. The score there. This one was like 15-16. Like what? It's a margin. Wow. Wow. And the celebrations there were just incredible. I mean, I couldn't contain myself, man. I was so happy. No, I didn't cry. All right, I did not cry. I was just overjoyed. I was just running all over the place, screaming in top of my lungs. It was the best feeling ever. I don't know. At that moment, I don't think I cared about the final, the match we were about to play. I just didn't care. All that matters is that we won. I couldn't believe it, bro. I could not believe my eyes when we won. I just could not. I was like, no, maybe something else is still gonna happen. Jeez. Um, when that whistle, the final whistle went off, I was like, wow, this is mad. This is mad. So yeah, man, Springboks. Like I said, like I've been saying, these guys are not here to play. They're just here to win. They're here to win. So the 28th of October, 9 o'clock South African time, we're watching the final, man. It's the All Blacks versus South Africa, the Springboks. Oh, wow. Wow. Um, I I predicted something. I said if this was like a couple of weeks ago. I said if we're playing against New Zealand, we're gonna take the World Cup. If we're playing against them in the finals. So we shall see if that will come true. I hope it does. I hope it does. So, but anyway, something else happened on the weekend. It was us in England again. We South Africa, the Proteas were playing against England in cricket, and that was not a marginal score. That was like it was a huge score. It was a huge score. I didn't watch that game. I didn't even know that was happening up until I saw like clips on Facebook and statuses on WhatsApp. Then I was like, okay, what's popping? Then I was like, okay, if that is happening, then what are the Springboks gonna do? And boom, those guys are just incredible, man. And it was such a tactical game. If you guys watched it, it was so tactical. But to a person that is totally unaware of the rules and whatnot, South Africa did not look good at all. Like they did not look good at all on the pitch. But if you understand the technical aspects of the game, they were forced to play like that, really. So England did their homework and they made sure that they following through. But the mistake that they did, they started playing our rugby towards the end, towards the closing minutes, and we beat them. We beat them just like that. So they threw the guard down, and I don't know. It is what it is, and I'm happy. I'm still happy about that, man. So yeah, woo! I hope we all feel the way I do even now, and an endless high of happiness, endless joy. It's crazy, man. So yeah, here we are. Here we are. Welcome. I haven't even welcomed you. Welcome to ooh, the average voice. Welcome to the average voice, people. Welcome to the average voice with your boy, yours truly, KJ. Don't ask me what KJ stands for. I keep on telling y'all. Ask my brother. He's the one that gave me that name. I'm sure every time my brother watches this, it's like, oh my goodness, what does KJ stand for real? I don't calls me KJ, you know what I mean? But yeah, I like the name. I know what it means though, by the way. But you need to ask him what KJ stands for. Because he's the one that gave me that name. I'm just going with it, man, because I like it. Yeah, man. Cease. It's been a great week. It's been a great weekend as well. You know. So we're anticipating the final. We all want to win, and I hope we win. It'll be such a comforting thing because this year has been the weirdest year. so far. It's been a great year, but weird at the same time. I think us as South Africans, we really need that win. We really need it. The country has been in so much turmoil this year, but it's been external. It's been external. Uh, what's the havoc? It's been natural disasters. Yeah, that's what it is. It's been natural disasters. So we've been having floods, earthquakes, Joburg. Uh, there was a bomb explosion or something in Joburg, and the coastal provinces had floods, mini tsunamis. Even back home in KZN, there was like a whole flood. Okay, KZN is infamous for that though. You know, ever since I don't know, man. It's been a while. We just get flooded there. We just get flooded, bro. In the KZN, I would just get flooded. And here in the Western Cape was this year, it was bad. It was very bad. So I think the win is gonna do us. It's gonna give us so much comfort as a country. It's gonna give us, that hope. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. As long as the Springbok won, it's okay. All right, everything will just gonna be okay. Everything's just gonna be fine. That's how I feel. Everything's gonna be fine if the Springbok win. And I still believe that we need that win. We need that win so much. Um, Man, it brings me to the topic of the day, the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room, man. Have you ever like thought to yourself, like, because I just want to talk about this life. Life is just so complex, man. Have you ever like has it ever occurred to you that we live in the past? We literally live in for yesterday. Okay, look this. You woke up today. It's a brand new day, extremely brand new. Like this, when you woke up, this day hasn't been experienced. It hasn't been seen, right? This particular day, right? You woke up, but your mission today is to cover up for things you did yesterday. Example, you have a bond. Let's say now you're 3 years into it, even worse, right? 3 years into it, you got your car is financed as well. 3 year, you need to pay that every month. You signed that thing 3 years ago, living in the past, right? Yeah, it's a necessity. Well, you are still paying for something from last year, 3 years back, all right? Our problems that we had yesterday, we're still trying to manage them today. Um, someone once said, someone once said that if the sun sets on your issues, if the sun sets on your issues, they'll determine your future. Okay, fine. No one has ever said that. Like zero people have said that, but it just comes out from me, right? But at the same time, does it really make it any less true though? Right? So you literally need to wake up not to follow your dreams, right? Even your dreams that you're following, that's some stuff you thought about way back when, right? For me, it's like I want to be a producer and like a famous musician, right? Famous artist. I was 20. This is like 12 years later. I'm still into like trying to do that. But what have I done physically? Like what have I done towards that dream? Right? Nothing really. I've only made my music. I've try to work on the craft, got some feedback from people. Um, I experimented with different sounds, but what have I done that will ensure that goal happens? Nothing, right? So same with you guys. Like, what what is it that you want to do something, right? You want to do something. You want to you want your life to end up in a specific way. What are you doing that is steering you towards your goal? For me, I've just been working, right? I've just been working. Because I have this deep fear of the dream not working out. But at the same time, what keeps me going is that there's so much potential of money, fame, of freedom, right? Of freedom, because I love my time, I hate waking up every morning to go to work, but it's things that I have to do. So that's what keeps me going back to music is that idea that I have of how I want to be in life, right? So what are you as a person, what are you doing about what you want to do, how you want to live? Some might say, yes, I'm already doing it. There are people that literally just want to live day by day. That's it. That's no dream, no aspirations. They just want to get married, get a house, kids, and die. Nothing's wrong with that. That's a perfect life. Literally, that's a perfect life because it can be done. Like, that's the most attainable thing that can be done, you know? But Tina, some of us, we want more out of life, because we can have kids, we can I'm married right now, right? But I still want to do that thing. I worked last year, right? Now I'm studying because I want something in IT. I want to do IT, and I still want to be that famous guy. You know what I mean? So there's people like us that aspire for more because we know that we can do more within this life, right? Guys, I'm so happy that we are able this time. I was watching Cat Williams, and like I said I think on my two previous episodes, I can't remember anymore. I said that this is the time Earth has ever been at. Earth is the most advanced right now. This is the best time for us to be alive. You must remember, back in the day, it was very extremely hard to get funds, right, to open a business. But now you can literally walk to the bank, and they'll advise you like what to do to get those funds to start the thing going, and they'll even tell you how feasible that business mind is, the business model, and then they'll try to steer you in your way so that you can get those funds, right? Back in the day, all that information was not available, right? The people that had the information wanted to be so far ahead of everyone that by the time they got the information, it doesn't matter. They will never catch up to them, right? But now information is like sweets, like the cheapest sweet. The I don't know how much sweet cost now. It's crazy. I don't know how much. I remember I used to buy for 10 cents. I don't know how much they are now, but anyway, that cheapest information is like sweets now. Information is like sweets, literally. What do you want to do in life? Ask yourself, put it down. I want to start a business. Be specific. Which business do you want? Okay, I want to sell. What can we sell? Like, I'm not gonna do the whole business thing right now. So what I'm trying to say is you need to write stuff down. Like, what do you want to do? If you want to start a business, or if you want to be in real estate, and okay, fine, you want to be in real estate, go log onto your YouTube and search as much information as you can. How to do the business plan, how to get funded, What else can you do if you can't get funded? There's always stuff you can do to, because I believe in life, we all want to be self-sustaining, right? We all want self-sustenance. We all want to be bosses. We I don't think that we still have that want, that need to just stay at work, in this generation. So Cat Williams says you can be literally anything you want this year. Literally. If you want to be a woman and you're a man, and if you want to be a man, you literally can change your gender if you have enough money. If you don't like your smile, if you have money, change your smile. Literally. If you don't like your nose, you look, this technology has made it everything possible for us. Everything, right? So stop selling yourself short. Stop saying I can't do it. Yes, it might be too hard. Give yourself time. Calm down. Think about it. All right. As long as you are still alive, there's still time for you to do that is in whatever it is in your head, and that is whatever is in your heart. You still have time to do it. As long as you're still breathing, it's not too late. It's never too late. um I remember back in 2017, I was very depressed. I was dying actually inside, and literally I thought my life has just come to an end. But um I didn't really have suicidal thoughts at that time, because when I was younger, I tried committing suicide and I failed, but I never really told anyone. So at that time, after I attempted suicide, I told myself, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that again ever. Oh, because I've I grew up and I lived, and I noticed that it's better to live. It's better to live, because I had failed a module, so it felt like it was the end of the world for me, and that I've felt like I had disappointed my parents, myself. I was just self pity. I went through that, and but the crazy thing is, like, I think 3 years later, I passed that module. So it's not about time. It's not about time, but it's about timing. It wasn't the right time for me to progress at that time. And me being here right now doing a podcast, imagine my life had would have stopped back when I was young on that year, and I wouldn't have met my wife. I wouldn't have been able to speak to you guys today, you know? So it's never too late. It's never too late. So what I was trying to say when I thought of that, I wanted to say that it's never too late to start again. Don't be afraid to start again. Never let the world change you. It's never too late, man. It's just never too late. The only time it will be too late is when you can't do it anymore. It's when you're dead, like stop breathing. There was a person who lived in a tank, because they had like their organs couldn't grow, whatnot, but the brain. This guy wrote exams using his mouth. So he lived in a lab, because there's nowhere else he could live. So we could only see his head, and his body was in this huge tank. And I was like, does he even have a body? But it doesn't matter. I forgot what his name was. Atish. I think it's bad for me to have this podcast without proper names, but it's just my everyday opinion, though. So my suggestion to you, these things that I say, right? what you can do is literally go to chat gp or google, like literally google a person that lived in a tank or something like that. You'll find out that this guy, he went to school in that place. People come, they tutored him. I think he had like a degree in something. I don't know what. I think he became a scientist or whatnot. There was a guy in a wheelchair as well, couldn't move. He also did, like, he couldn't speak, and he had this computer speaking for him and whatnot. He also did something big. So when you are fully able to do more because you have all your limbs intact, your brain is working, got two eyes, a nostril, mouth, you got ears to hear, and good looks. I don't know why people decide to take their lives. Okay, I know why, but I know why, but I don't condone it. Still don't condone it. So this is where we are. So don't ever think that it's too late. Never let the world change you. Uh, if you fall, get up. If you fail, don't ever be afraid to start over. All right. I'm a living testament of that. I started over. I started over when I fell back in 2017. Here I am, going strong. And I want you to be motivated by these words. And I hope that you feel what I'm saying. All right. All right, man. So yeah, this is me right now. Because I was just wondering, but do you guys, are you aware that everything that we do is literally a product from the past? Some want to improve their situation back home. We're living backwards. Nothing is wrong with that. But it's scary how we live. We're building our future on top of the foundation of the past. We want to fix back home. All right. And some people, that's being selfless though, to be honest. It's selfless, and it's understanding why what your purpose is in life. Right. It's understanding. Nothing is wrong with that. And I feel that whatever that you want to do in life, my aunt, it's her birthday today, Mama Gasanda, Mrs. Namase, she always just says, if you think your idea is good, just because no one else has never done it, it doesn't mean it's a stupid one, and it also doesn't mean that you cannot do it. Start it so that other people can see what you're doing, and they'll want to do the same thing that you're doing, and by that you're gonna gain support. Go for it. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, man. So that has been me, your boy, KJ. Remember, stop asking me what KJ stands for. Ask my brother. He's the one that gave me that name. All right. I am out. Out.
Don't
Out.
really care,
Out.
I'm just saying.